Hi people, it is Thursday, late afternoon, early evening I suppose. Well, yeah, I finished work at 5, drove home and I'm here now with my mate Leia. She's come to say hello. So, where you gone? Which side are you on? Oh, who knows where she's gone, silly puss. What are you doing? Anyway, we digress as always, people. So Thursdays being the new Fridays, I will be having a beer. But not just any old beer, oh no. I'll be raising a glass for the servicemen of our country because it is D-Day. Yeah, a bit of history there, guys, you know. They gave their lives and all that for us, so it'd be rude not to raise a beer for them, wouldn't it? Anyway, plans for the weekend. What have I got planned? I contacted my mate Al. I says, are you about Saturday? He says, I think I am because he's a bit of cold though. He's full of cold, he says. So hopefully that shifts and we get out for a few beers because I said to him I'm going to go to Chatham to record a CX game hunt along with cash converters because I do like game hunting in Chatham. It's probably one of my favourite places to game hunt actually. And I said if you come along we'll have a few beers in the spoons and that and then go back into town, have a few beers where we live. And he was like, yeah, sounds like a plan. So hopefully he's feeling up to it. We'll see. We will see. Other plans? There are none. Because obviously, as you know, next Thursday actually, this time next week, I will be probably in Blackpool. I'll be there. Wow. I only just realised that's right on it. Whew. So anyway, we'll be off to Blackpool. So yeah. So I'll be honest, so it's going to be a quieter weekend. Because, I'm saving me coin for Blackpool. Oh, yes. But anyway, talking a beer and raising a glass to the serviceman, let's get it done. Popped out into the games room to find a beer to raise to them servicemen. And I've got a special here. Let me just dip down and get out this here beer fridge. Plenty of Stellas in there. But I picked this up in Asda of all places. It's a Copperberg. Now, as we know, Copperberg are renowned for making ciders. But this is a lemon and lime fruit lager. Now, Copperberg ciders are very tasty, don't get me wrong, but they're generally only about 4%. But this, for a lager, so I've seen this in the past, I've always avoided it. But look at this, it's 5%, guys. Don't know if the camera's picking that. It's 5%. So I thought, you know what, let's give this a go. Let's pour it up, break the seal on this, and remember, please recycle me. Crack this bad boy open. Oh, hey, bit lively that, wasn't it? Bit of pressure built up there, got on the floor. That was quite a spurt, that was. Mate, you've got a fly in here now as well. It's attracting them all. Give it a sniff. Mate, let's find a glass. I think they're both dirty actually. Let's go to the kitchen and get a clean glass because it'd be rude not to. Copperberg here to begin the weekend, people. Lemon and lime, fruit lager, refreshing citrus taste. I'll be absolutely honest, I'm not holding out much hope with this. I really not. I really should have reviewed this over on the Each channel, but hey, little exclusive for you guys that watch the vlog. Maybe a wedge of lime in the bowl. Anyway, let's have a look, see. A nice clear lager. I can smell the fruit in it. That is far better than I thought it would be. Little G's going, ugh, can't think of anything else. Do you know, it tastes like lemonade. This tastes like lemonade.
Tastes like a beer top.
I'm just going to hand it to little OG, let him have a sample. He's got, like the smell. Honestly, sweet some of that. That's very refreshing. That'd be nice on ice in the summer. No? He shivered. Tell you what, I quite like that. Copperberg fruit lager on ice in the summer, if we have a summer that is. I don't think that's too bad, son. Honestly, what don't you like about it?
It tastes like someone got a cider and poured half a beer in it.
Maybe I've just got a problem. Hey ho, I think it tastes alright. I quite like it. Anyway, guys, have you had this? The Copperberg Fruity Lager? I personally didn't think it'd be a combination that would work, but you know what? I think it does. Oh, yes. It's cold. It's wet. It's beer. Friday afternoon, people. Bought little OG out for a quick pint to kick the weekend off.
Yeah, sure.
We've been listening to... What did we listen to on the way into work?
It's Kistery. It was
Kistery. It's become our routine on a Friday morning.
It's definitely a routine.
Yeah.
It's not always good.
No, it's not always good. Some Friday mornings are really good driving in. I'm not partying in the car, you know. Or I'm a metalhead. I'll get off on a bit of dance music as well. I do listen to a bit of everything. Pretty good, isn't it? And just in my office just now, I had it all blaring. They played a bit of Snoop Dogg, Drop It Like a Tide.
I heard you singing that.
Oh, mate, I love that tune. I was telling James, actually, in work, how good he was when we seen him live.
All right, don't rub it in.
I've seen him a couple of times, actually, now, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, and he was very good. I was actually lucky enough to have tickets for Live 8.
Live 8, yeah.
Yeah, and then he come on, it was in Hyde Park, and then he come on, and he lifted the whole crowd, mate. It just went off when he come on. Needed it. It was it was an awful atmosphere there. It was, yeah, because you weren't allowed to buy beer. That's God's honest truth. No, seriously, it was in Hyde Park. There was about 100,000 people there. And you can only have beer if you were in the VIP section down the front. The rest of us, 60-odd thousand people, weren't allowed alcohol. Why? You could buy overpriced water and overpriced Coke, but they wouldn't allow you to buy alcohol. I have no idea, Josh. It was shocking. I tell you what, I got there, I was all buzzing. U2 opened up, and I could hear it. That U2 started as we were just about to go in. So we went into it. It's a beautiful day. And I looked around, I sent my brother Dave, I went, where's the bar then?
No.
And then I'll tell you what, my mood just dipped right there and then. I was like, nah, it was so elitist. The people down the front can drink, but you can't. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's go and get a pint. Anyway, guys, first pint of the weekend. Oh, yes. Although I had one yesterday, so I can't, because Thursdays are the new Fridays. So it's the weekend, really, isn't it? Anyway, San Miguel. It's a very, very nice beer, this. I actually enjoy that. Very nice. Oh, yes. Much cheaper in Spain, though. Beer number 2, and sticking with the Spanish theme, Estrella Damm, the beer of Barcelona. Now, I've just been told a joke, and I have to admit it went rather quiet after I was told, well, we were told this joke, and a bit of tumbleweed did go past, and the joke is this. I bought something to attract bees into my garden. It wasn't working, so I went and bought some bees. I got home, and I bought 12 bees. But I got home and there was 13 bees there. So I took it back to the shop and I said, mate, I only wanted 12, you give me 13. And he said, that was a freebie. Genuine laugh right there. Friday evening, the sun is sort of out, but it's a bit nippy. Oh, hello, Leia. Come on in. Got Leia joined me out in the games room. Here she is, look. Oh, she's walking about. Stand still for the camera. The good people want to see you, Leia. I reckon I might be able to put that eater away now, you know. Yes. That's it. You take ownership of the video games. Anyway, guys, so the weekend is officially here. I come home from work, and I had a nap for an hour on the sofa. I'll be honest, I've had a few late nights this week. Stayed up to edit that Q&A video. Don't know why. I think one night I was out here filming. It probably took, although it was just under an hour long after the editing. It took a long time to film that one. And the editing took quite a while as well. So all in all, yeah. Yeah, I think that's why I needed that hour's kip. Well, I'm just getting a bit old. Need power naps, you know how it is. So anyway, I'm going to come out and have a beer. I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. I fancy a film tonight or something like that. Yeah, I've not watched anything what I consider half decent for a while. So,
And anyway, as of tomorrow, it is Saturday, as you know. Mrs. OG's got an appointment, so she's off from midday to about 4 plus. So she'll be gone for about 4 or 5 hours. I'll drop her for that appointment. And then I think I might park the car, Lady Stella, on a Friday. I might go and park the car down the station and jump on the train and go to somewhere else to visit a CEX. Probably on my own, because I'll be honest, my mate Al's not feeling too well, so I can't see him coming along. But you never know. He might feel better in the morning. He might not. We'll find out in the morning. All will be revealed. So I'm out in the games room now. I'm going to jump on and do Arcade Game of the Week. Is it the second week, isn't it? I've done it on a Friday evening. Blimey. Yeah. I'm looking at this bar area here. I need to sort this. As we can see, there's plenty of bottles and stuff out there. But I'll be honest, I don't really go in for, eat spirits. I don't really drink spirits. There's a few bar bits there. And originally, when I designed this, I was going to have like some glass shelves there for my pint glasses and that. You know, just below the OGDuffy sign. But that's a bit, that to me now is just wasted space, so I might shift that stuff. But what to do with them bottles here? Well, that's a Jameson's whiskey, I think. That's a brand new bottle. Oh, it has been opened. Someone's cracked the seal on that, not me. Yeah, I don't know. What to do and where to put the stuff? That's the question. Arcade game of the week, and it is N for nut. Right, NY Captor, never heard of that. NAM, 1975, that was an SNK Neo Geo game, I believe. Name that tune. Oh my god. NARC. I remember NARC. That was, yeah, that weren't bad actually, if I recall. I think you're like a copper, ain't you? I tell you what, we're probably going to play NARC. NASTAR. I think that's a shoot up later. I'll be honest, I didn't think there'd be a lot for N. NBA Jam, Naughty Boy. I set a few of these games, Nemesis. I'll tell you what, right? I'm sold on N. Oh, we're going back. Let's do a bit of NARC. If I remember, wasn't this game controversial for some reason? I'm pretty sure it was, you know. My phone was going nuts in. I don't know why. Oh, it was having a moment. Checking all the ROMs there from the original board that I've got in there. Not. Right, here we go. No. So, if I write, you're a copper and it's drug dealers, isn't it?
Oh no, the nightmare. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, quite why the police officers in question are wearing crash helmets. So, they drop powder, packets of powder, or tablets, and cash. That's a jump. And that's a special. When policing was respected. Yeah, I'm sure this was quite a controversial title for the time. Obviously, you have limited ammo. They're like a bunch of dirty old men, innit? Like flashing their flasher max. I remember when my brother's, bless him, he worked in London years ago. He's a lot younger, obviously, years and years ago. And he had one of them sort of coats that he'd wear over his suit, like, you know. Most always say you've got your flasher mat on. Oh dear. Busted. So if you don't shoot them and walk into them, you bust them. Let's go in here then, the pipeline. What's in here? Okay, it's a shop doorway that leads to the underground. All this money. What am I going to spend all my money on? Let's try and grab one. Oh yeah, you do. You bust them if you get to them. Why is there a doormat saying safe? Yeah, let's have a quick continue. What do I think of this? I can remember seeing it, but now I'm playing it, you know. I don't think I've ever played it before. Yeah, it's alright.
It's nothing exciting, nothing I've never seen before, but I'm sure it was controversial at the time. I'm definitely sure of it. All right, so we've come out of the shop. You're busted. Spread them. There's a lot of these drug dealers here, isn't there? This is a popular town for drugs. I've seen lots of drug dealers. I ain't seen many customers. I'm just going to play through just quickly, just a bit here. Red safe card. What's that then? Oh, exit. Ah, what's this bit? Player 1, NARC false. Oh, I see. This very reminiscent of Smash TV.
Roger, Chief.
Hypo Man. So level 2. So they're all looking a bit more 1980s mullet type punk people now. Throwing syringes at me. That's not very nice. Dear me. He's purple. What's happened to him? Mate, kids, that's why you don't do drugs. You'll turn purple. Packets of pills I'm picking up. I've got 9 special bombs. I might as well start using the specials. I like that. You dare old bits of limbs and that go everywhere when you use that. Wow, that's a lot of substance right there. What? Yeah, why are they purple? I'm not getting the purpleness. And I don't like the fact they're throwing syringes at me either. I really think that's not very odd. That's not on, is it? That's just not sport, mate. Oh, hello. Oh, got the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Alright, it's alright. Don't get me wrong. It's not the worst game I've ever played. Graphically, it's quite appealing. But, yeah, N is quite good, isn't it? NARC. A bit different, wasn't it? I just spotted this, so I'm going to give this a quick go. Pac-Mania. Good little game, actually, Pac-Mania. One I don't play enough of. That's the jump feature, doesn't it? That's right. That's it, look. Oh. Oh! Nearly got in trouble there. Get your pill down, mate. Let's go after these guys. Let's get a cherry. Just a very posh Pac-Man with decent sort of 3D graphics, isn't it, really? But like I say, I do like that little jump feature. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Come on. Got him. Oh, I knew. When I saw him come down as ghost, I thought I won't go that way, and my brain made me go that way. Oh, here they come. There they go. That's it. Have some of that. Ghosties. The control's not the greatest. Because I think where it's that sort of angled and that sort of 3D styly, I think I'm trying to move in sort of angles instead of rather up down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Pac-Man Theatre. Oh, cool, let's go. Oh, I don't think I'm going to like it be that many ghosts, do you? Keep it moving, that's it. Bit of a bigger maze this. Oh, that was controller, not me. Oh, just... Fruit target, okay. Let's go up, get this fruit. It's a strawberry. Well, soon be Wimbledon. Why am I laughing at that jump? I just am. I just jumped one and got straight the other one. Do you know what though? It's a fun little game, that. One task I do have to do this weekend is this. Them PS3 games here need to be added to the shelf there.
it's all well and good, but for example, if we look at this top one here, D, the Dynasty Warriors, my Ds are here. So I've got to shift them all, start encroaching on down here, to get that in along with the others. So that's actually not a straightforward job. That's why a while ago, when I said about the shelves, like with these sort of shelves, you get 18 games in each one, so it's not, you still have to move about when you get new additions, of course you do, but it's slightly easier because you've got bigger areas to work with. Well, do you know what? Maybe just make my own shelves. Make them bespoke then, and the set sizing you want. Decisions. And this shelf over here, these shelves here where I display games, I'm going to start changing up some of the titles on there. As you can see, I've done the bottom row, did that the other night. So I'm going to swap out some of the Wii U titles, I'm going to swap some of these all out. Make a change, because a change is as good as the rest. Yeah, and that's what I put them up there for, to change it out every now and then. So it's definitely worthy of a change now, because that's the original slot that I showed, except for that bottom shelf, which I said I've changed it this week. So I'm going to swap some of them out now. Oh yes. Then I'm going to have my tea. I think I fancy a movie, or I might go and play Rustler. Decisions. It is Friday after all. Oh yes. Changed the shelf up. As I said earlier, I did that one in a week. I just think it's nice just to change things up. I mean, some of these games aren't particularly rare, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they're good quality games. Is there such thing as a... Well, yes, there is such thing as a bad video game. Of course there is. Mate, I'm sure we've all played a few rough ones in our time, haven't we? But as you can see there, at the very top, right, so look, fantasy. Who remembers the Fighting Fantasy books? They were amazing. Space Hulk, great board game that was. Dark Omen, which is a Warhammer game. Warcraft 2 needs no introduction. Absolutely stunning game. I loved that. I still do. Grand Theft Auto, that's the collector's edition. And of course, the Final Fantasy anthology at the end there. It's just nice to break it all up a bit, isn't it? Oh yes. Makes me happy, doesn't it, fiddling? We're watching the some debate here with the politicians. Now, as you know, we don't do politics on this channel, but we're watching it anyway. And yeah, I didn't watch the one in the week though with Keir Starmer and our leader. I didn't watch that one, but I thought I'd have a look at this. There's a few more on here, so could be a giggle, couldn't it? Watch that political debate. It's hysterical, isn't it? They start rowing with each other and everything else, but they all lie anyway. But anyway, I just put the football on. England are losing 1-0 to Iceland. Good sign there. I know it's only a friendly and all that, but my God. I think there'd be a bit more fighting spirit, wouldn't it? Really? And they're at home, Wembley. Anyway, beer o'clock, tied out after dinner. And then, I don't know, I'm going to try and see if Mrs. OG fancies watching that new Star Wars show that dropped in the week. The Acolyte, is it? Or the Acolyte or something? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see if she fancies that. Watching the Acolyte episode 1. Mrs. OG's very excited about this. Aren't you, Mrs. OG? She's shaking her head. England lost 1-0 to Iceland. So not the... Is that the last friendly before the Euro starts? I really don't know. We just watched episode 1 of The Acolyte, the new Star Wars TV show. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay, you know. It hasn't punched me in the face completely and wow. But it's not disappointing. It's average. Might pick up though, you never know. Episode 2 and all that. But I'll probably put something else on now. Which fancy, Mrs. OG?
Don't know.
Horror film?
No, thank you.
She don't know horror films. Saturday morning, people. Mrs. OG with a mouthful of chocolate. She said, don't film, I'm eating chocolate. I said, it's alright. Bit of music going on over there. It's their charity sort of fun day for the football clubs, I think. Kids football and that. Awards and all that. And what am I doing today? I am off to Chatham for a game hunting, which I'm going to video for you guys. Probably drop that on Friday. And Mrs. OG's off to have all her hair cut off.
No, I'm not.
I know you're not. And I wouldn't want you to.
No.
She has to have her hair done. Trim. Yeah, trim. But usually gone a few hours, so yeah. Anyway, weather-wise, as you know, we are fascinated with the weather, being
Look how black it is over there, though.
British.
So
Let's
cloudy
have a
over
look.
there.
Let's zoom in over there. Yeah, it's looking a bit cloudy. It's quite warm though. It's not cold, but I'll probably take my hoodie in my rucksack today. I'm going to jump on a train and off to Chatham, as you know. Got a CX there, got a cash converters and cats. Can you hear her? Can you hear her? No, don't pick me up, she says.
Big girl.
Hello.
Say hello, everybody. Hey.
They don't actually like being picked up much, but they are getting better at it. So, yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the matter, Poppy? You want to get down?
Yeah, of course she does.
Oh, don't jump.
There she goes.
There we go. Good girl.
And then I will get the train back into town and I will either meet Mrs. OG or go and pick her up. Yeah. Anyway, either way, so for some decent finds today, eh? I'll be able to add some PS3 to the collection. You know me, I do like a PS3 or two. Yeah, anyway,
I was getting down with the grooves.
getting in the motion. Anyway, rock and roll. So I've made my way to Chatham, people. I've just done the CEX. That was the busiest one I've ever been into, busiest ever I've seen. The queue was probably a good hour long, people complaining on that, but good to see them earning very, very well. But I've sort of selected a good few games, and I thought I'll go back later this afternoon. I'm sure it'll be quieter and I'll jump in then. But cash converters next, so nothing in them charity shops thus far. We just stopped in at Burger King, guys, and I've ordered the new double, I don't know, it's a double Whopper spicy mayo. It's pretty hefty. Got tomatoes in it, which I don't do, so they're coming straight out. Lump of onion in there, more lettuce than you can shake the proverbial stick at. But hey, I'm sure it'll fill the gap. Oh, that mayo is quite spicy. Anyway, let's tuck in. I have to say though, the bacon looks rather anemic. Quite tasty. I've not had a Burger King since a Spanish trip. Burger King are very popular in Spain, aren't they, in airports? Mainly Lanzarote Airport, but I try to avoid them now because I've got food poisoning at one in Alicante Airport. Me and my mates had gone over for a long weekend, and I'm not joking, we all had time to spare in the airport. So we had a pint, and we all had a Burger King meal, and all had the same meal. 10 minutes into the plane ride, it weren't good. I think my mate Mark went a total of 14 times to the toilet on that one trip, which is what, about an hour and 40 minutes? So I've sort of avoided them a bit really. But hey, hopefully it's a bit better here. Cash converters first. But all this footage from all of this game hunt today in Chatham is all on a separate video. So if you want to go and check that out, do so. Because this, of course, is just the vlog from my weekend. So I'm giving you a little teaser here. Cash converters, it was the usual sort of bits in there. But I visit a game store. Now, you know my history with game if you've been watching my channel for any time. I think their online sales support is ridiculous. They're law-breaking. They're in a bad way. So I visited the game store only because I went past it, and I'll be honest, I didn't spend a penny in here. I just can't bring myself to spend money in this store, to be honest, not anymore. But anyway, one thing I've noticed, every single item in here is on sale. What does this tell us, people? Come on. You do the maths. Put in the comments, how much longer do you see games surviving? I think it'll be a real shame when it leaves our towns. Of course it will, because it's sort of the last, what I call a sort of independent game shop, really, chain. But do you know what? It's not, is it? Because look at it. You've got Star Wars figures. You've got Lego kits. You've got jigsaw puzzles. You've got board games. You've got Funko Pops. You've got T-shirts. Literally about 20% of this store, and I'm probably being generous in saying that, was dedicated to video games. The rest of it, it's just, I think they just lost direction a long time ago, and I think, you know,
all these 50% off signs and all these sale prices you're seeing, I think the death knell for this company, I really do. And like I say, it'll be a shame to see it go, but I just can't see it last any longer. I really, really can't. I think it's had its day. Such a shame, really, but I think the only store really that's out there to replace it is CEX. And as we know, CEX has its positives and its negatives. But as I always say to collectors, where would we be without CEX? Especially like stores like this. I can't see this last another 6 months at this rate. This is just so sad, really. But hey ho, it is what it is. Know what time it is, people? Oh yes, beer o'clock. So that is Chatham done. Just stopped in for a pint now. Did CEX, did the cash converters, did a few charity shops. Nothing at all really, which is a real shame. Must try again next time. But I'll pick some bits up in CEX. You'll be seeing that video on Friday, guys. Hope to have that all edited and done. Because as you know, I'm off. As of Thursday, I'm off to Blackpool, people. So I want to get my videos all done and dusted, get them out of the way, so I can chill out and relax. Film my vlog from Blackpool. Yeah, so it was questions really. Don't know if this vlog will be ready for next Tuesday or not, because I'll be in Blackpool. But if it isn't, I'll put out a little bonus video just as an apology. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Cheers, guys. Popped into Weatherspoons here in Chatham. It's not far from the station, so quick pint of Stella, jump on the train, get back to Sittingbourne and go and meet Mrs. OG, oh yes. All in all, not too bad a day, really. And do you know what? What time are we on? 2 minutes to 4. I reckon by the time I get back, I reckon she'll be ready. Just met Mrs. OG off the train. She had her hair appointment. I've got my beer appointment. Hofmeister Hell's Lager. Not a bad brew, you know. Just out in the games room, put on a bit of cat TV for Leia. She does enjoy this, but she's not that fussed with it today. What's up, Leia? Not for you today. Anyway, if you've got a cat, right, put this on, go on YouTube and type cat TV. And there's all these different videos of birds and all sorts of things. Really does get them quite excited at times, especially old Leia. But today, she's not feeling it. She's gone off out in the garden instead. Oh well. Got myself a pint. Well, Leia has done a bunk and decided she doesn't want to watch the telly out here. So, hey, what am I doing? Even bother waiting for her. So what I'm going to do, I'm putting on the arcade cab. I'm going to play some 1942 as part of the Discord arcade challenge. Because I did have to top score for a bit. But someone's come along and topped it. So I'm going to play for about an hour. Maybe less, actually. Bit of gaming. See if I can't top my score. A few beers. But I'll probably get distracted and end up playing something else. But I really want to clear that bar top off over there. And get the rest of them PS3 games up on the shelf. Yeah. All a good time. But first, beer, 1942 Discord challenge. Oh yes. Couple of hours in the games room here. I started off by playing 1942. And I have to be honest, right? I couldn't get above like 20, 30,000. I was having awful games. Maybe it's the beer. Maybe the more beer you drink, the worse you are at that game. But I don't blame it on the beer. I think it was this. I put on Flight 666, the Maiden documentary, on the TV over there. So I'm playing the game on here, and then every 2 minutes I'm like, looking at the telly, like, you know. So I blame Iron Maiden. Such a great film. If you've not seen it, do watch it, because even if you're not a Maiden fan, it's a great documentary. It just gives you a bit of insight into life on the road with rock bands. Yeah, very good film indeed. So, 1942 was a failure. I played a bit of Dig Dug. That was better. Yeah. But I've got to go and cook dinner shortly, so I'll probably go and cook dinner. And then tonight, Well, I watched that first Star Wars Acolyte last night. There's 2 episodes uploaded. I only watched the one. It's alright. Bit brr. But you know what? We then, after that, put on the Tattooist of Auschwitz. And I said, I'm quite tired, Nick. And they're like 55 minutes or whatever. So they're like hour-long episodes. So I started watching it. And I said, but we'll watch one, then we go to bed. I watched one. I said, fancy another one? Yeah. So we watched 2 of those. And that is really, really good. So I'm probably do a bit more gaming. Go and do dinner. And then I think Tattooist of Auschwitz it is. I am back. I'm going to try and give 1942 another play. Right, I've had a couple of beers, so let's see how bad I actually am, right? So, I nearly got hit by that bullet then. Well, actually, no, I always say this. When I'm chatting, my play suffers anyway, so we shall see. But I'm going to try for a high score. Although I don't think it's not happening tonight, people. It ain't going to happen tonight. Oh, idiot. Beer does affect your gameplay on this game. Trust me. Close. Shouldn't be losing a second life. Not even finished the first level. Oh, this is shocking. Shocking behaviour. Oh dear. Right, I think what we can ascertain from this is 17,007. I think my best score on this, I submitted the score, was 168,000, rings at 163, something like that. And now I'm producing that. I think there's something to be said for the amount of beers you drink before playing video games. Oh, yes. Taking it old school now, people. Bit of the Invaders. Yeah, oh, yes. Many classic memories. As soon as I put this on, right, honestly, it just takes you back to a certain age, certain time. There's so many different theories on how to play this game for high scores and stuff. There's all sorts of theorems, and just go and Google some of them. If you want to get a real high score in this game, you probably can. There's patterns to do with 14 shots and the UFO coming over and stuff like that. Honestly, it's but you know, I've looked at a few over the years and I've given up with them. I just play my own game on it now. Play what I'm comfortable with. But like I say, I've had a few beers, so considering I've had a few beers, I'm not doing too bad, and I'm chatting. I was going for the mate. My shots ain't landed. Right, here we go. Well, that's squid. Ah! Oh, mate. I've had a good game if I get to the third sheet. I've not lost a life yet, or have I just cursed it? He'll go at speed now. Always horrible at catching. Phew. Stress that was, mate. And it gets harder.
I think they start a bit lower actually. That's why it's harder. Oh mate, I lost my first life. Oh dear. Don't know why I'm multi-tapping the button. You can only fire one bullet at a time, so. Oh, idiot. I saw that coming, you know, you can preempt it. Oh, God's sake, I'll give up. Yeah. So that was the second sheet. 1,130. I think about 3,000, 4,000 is a really good score on this for me anyway. What about you guys? How are you on Space Invaders? That concludes that little game session out here. Although that said, I mean, I didn't show you guys for copyright strike reasons. It turned into actually an Iron Maiden festival. Which is not a bad thing if you're a Maiden fan like myself. And I'm sure many of you do appreciate Iron Maiden. And if you don't, well, what bands do you appreciate? Drop in the comments, please. Don't have to be metal. I listen to a bit of everything. Public Enemy, who else? Blimey, I'm just trying to think the last few gigs I've been to. Not as many as I'd like, obviously, because none are springing to mind, people. Yeah, I've been very lucky over the years. I've seen an awful lot of bands, so yeah, I can never complain like that. Anyway, I'm going to grab this beer, finish this one. Got a few cans in there. I'm going to take them indoors, and I'll cook dinner, and I'll think a bit of television to finish this Saturday night. And when I'm in front of the telly, I'm going to be dropping the video files I took today for the vlog, which you're watching now, and drop them on the laptop and everything else. So, little less job. Because as you know, I'm off to Blackpool soon, in case I didn't mention it. Mrs. OG's got the Canadian qualifying on for the Grand Prix. I think we're on Q3 now, which means this is the last one, isn't it? So this will decide who's leading tomorrow. Currently, it's going to Russell, Hamilton, Verstappen. Where's Norris there? Is he even in? Oh, he is ninth.
Yeah, but he's in the pits, Rob.
What's he doing in now?
What they do, they go all, there's 6 of them in the pits, 7 of them in the pits, and then they come out literally a couple of minutes
Right.
and then they'll do a fast lap.
You ain't going to qualify stuck in the pits, mate. She knows what she's talking about. I don't. I dip in and out of this. But now I've done myself a nice bit of ice cream. I'll follow him with dinner. And then we're going to watch the qualifier, find out who's where, and then we're going to watch another Auschwitz, aren't we? It's very good. Highly recommended. The Tattooist of Auschwitz. Good morning, people. It's Sunday morning. I'm just taking Mrs. OG out. We're going to do a bit of food shopping. I don't like supermarkets on a Sunday. We generally get in and get out as quickly as possible. I'll try our best. So a bit of shopping for sort of lunches and stuff in the week. And she said, I'd like a little patio table and chairs, a little one, metal. Because the problem is, right, with the weather at the moment, it's either decent or it's raining and not decent. And my patio furniture's still all wrapped up because as soon as we unwrap it, the weather goes naughty. So she said, if we could get like a little metal table with a couple of little metal chairs, then that could stay out, couldn't it? It's not a bad idea. I could see her logic. So I think we're going to go to Home Base, have a look in there, see what goodness they have. And then, yeah, supermarket shopping. I don't know, I might have a pizza for me tea tonight. I'm not going to have a Sunday roast or anything like that. I think a pizza. Or a toad in the hole. Little OG's not keen on that, though. Yeah, I might get myself a nice baguette for a bit of lunch. Not a nice baguette roll I did last week. That was delicious. But pizza, yeah, I think that's a good shout. Anyway, let's go and get the shopping done. Just out of Home Base and Dunelm Mill. Mrs. OG's very happy. I've got her a little table and chairs.
Yeah, I can have my coffee on there now.
Simple things, just the little things in life.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, they had a nice little table, and it's a decent little table, because we don't want anything big, so obviously we've got the big patio furniture, but they had no chairs. So I went to Dunelm, and I saved £26 on the same chairs.
Yeah, I know, it's bonkers.
But they didn't have the little table in Dunelm, so I went back to Home Base and got the little table. So all in all, we saved 26 notes today. It's good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's good. Now what, Mrs. OG?
Oh, the dreaded food shop.
You love it.
Oh.
Let's go food shop. I think Morrison's is just
Yeah,
over there, and it's
we'll
not as
go
busy
there.
and mental as Asda. So Morrison's, here I come.
And we don't need a lot.
Good job, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pizza for me to eat tonight, I think. I'm fancying a pizza.
Okay.
Pizza it is.
Salad.
Pizza. There we go, all made up. One brand new chair, one brand new table, one sticker that needs to be removed along with my CEX collection, and another chair. Only one thing to do, right? Oh yes, let's christen this. Table is up and done, my chair is in position, I've got myself a nice Stella Artois, and I've made myself a nice couple of rolls for my lunch. Nice crusty roll there with cheddar, and one here with chicken and mayo. Although the mayo bottle exploded on me. Anyway, let's christen my table. So had a quick game of 1942 there. What about 5 games? And I can't beat my personal best yet to submit for the high score challenge over on Discord. I got to 152,000 and my score that I've submitted over there is 160,000+. So, yeah. Mrs. OG's doing the grass. She loves cutting grass and gardening. So I'm going to go and do a bit of ironing for her whilst watching a movie. Oh yes. Better get to it, ain't I? The display has changed, as you see there. The 2 new ones have made the bottom there. Bit of adjustment, because a change is as good as the rest, people. Oh yes. Always like a bit of a change in the room. That said, I really should change them album covers out at some point. That said, I like them. So, let's play some gaming, bit of gaming. A game to round off, shall we? Mrs. OG's just come out. She's been watching Countryfile. Now, we swear by Countryfile because it gives very accurate weather completely, you know. And, yeah, I said, and how's it looking? As you know, we're off to Blackpool on Thursday for a nice long weekend with little OG. And, yes. She said, well, the temperature's looking about 15 degrees. Right, that's not great. And it's going to be raining. Even I could hear the tumbleweed then. Oh, dear me. Oh, well, we'll still have a good time because I'm going to be visiting Arcade Club. Obviously, the CEX up there and things like that, you know, and a general mooch about. Never been to Blackpool before, so, hey, kiss me quick, hat, stick a rock. What's not to love? And, of course, there's loads of pubs and bars there, isn't there? Yeah. Anyway, what game system shall we play? Decisions. I'll tell you what. Too many games, not enough time. Wii U or PS3? That is the question. Let's go for a PS3 game. Now, I've got this stack of games here that I was going to be putting up on that shelf. Was being the operative word. It has not happened. I've taken some time off work this week. I'm doing Monday and Tuesday, so I've got Wednesday off before we travel up to Blackpool on Thursday. So, yeah, I might get out here Wednesday. I might not. Who knows? I've got the mother-in-law coming over, so I'll probably be entertaining her, bless her. Let's play one of these, because these are new. I bought these, not played one myself yet. I really fancy Uncharted 2 Amongst Thieves, but I fancy something a bit quick just to get into, you know. I'll tell you what, as it's F1 tonight, and I bought Mrs. OG that nice Formula 1 McLaren jacket yesterday, let's give this a go. Formula 1 Race Stars on the PS3. It looks good fun. I'm guessing it's going to be like a Mario Kart-esque type game. I could be wrong, but I could be right. Let's find out. Right, F1 Race Stars. Let's just go in on a play. Just go straight for a on the podium, P1. Right, okay. Let's choose a country here. Let's go for let's do Monaco. I'll tell you what, let's go for middle of the road, 2000. I always say go the easiest, but you know what? I'm guessing this is like Mario Kart. It'll do. Let's be in. Sebastian Vettel. Yeah, I'm ready. And we're up in the clouds. We're loading. And we're off to Monaco, people. The south of France. Damage normal, so you can take damage on your cars. Like I say, power-ups, standard. I'm guessing Mario Kart here, and the reason I'm saying that, words like power-ups and that, obviously, yeah. Here we are, Monaco. Oh, that looks a nice old corner. Yeah. So graphically, it's pretty good, isn't it? You know what I mean? Slipstream boost. Come on. Whoa! Don't ask me how I did that. I have no idea. I'm up in the 7th. That's my boost. Whoa! Mate. I'm up in the 5th. Great start. Oh, I think I misjudged that corner. Oh, that's a break there. Cool, nearly went off the edge of the cliff, mate. That wouldn't have been so good. I'm into 6th. I think I overbroke that corner. Whoa, 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 ouch. Right, bits of my car just fell off there. So that's not so good. Right, I'm going to pit stop. Into the pits. Bit of rain now, that's going to help things. Here we go. So I'm going through the pits. It's repairing the car. As you saw, bits of my car fell off. And it's probably not going to help me. Bits of my car falling off. I'm up into 6th. Ouch. The rain has stopped, which is a good thing. I'm down to 10th. I'm not doing so well now. That might help me. Ah! 8th. Hubble bubble. Toil and trouble. Oh, lost me bits again. Oh. Come on, Rob. You got this. A glitched 7th. Don't know what that special thing someone's used on me is. Again, I've come to this blind. I've not read the manual or anything. Let's be honest, you should have picked this game up. Yeah, it's a nice boost there. We're on. Oh, we're chasing up Ricardo. I really should have gone into the pits there, but I've already pitted once, and it's the final lap. So, come on, Rob. Good. Yeah. Come on, Rob. Come on. It's close here. I reckon I can make a few positions up if I'm a bit careful. Up into 6th. I'm not braking so much. I'm just de-accelerating around some of them dodgy corners. That boost come at a nice time. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! God, how did I stay on there? Whew, that was a tough old corner and all. Look how close it's getting. I did well on that bend there. Took a couple of them. I'm up in the 4th. Come on, Rob, you got this. Sixth. Oh, that pit stop didn't do me any favours, people. But has it though? Maybe they're more damaged than me. We're talking about cars, not mentally. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get that slipstream boost going on. Oi! God, that weren't very nice. I suppose that's the equivalent of a banana from Mario, really. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woohoo! Come on! Boost it, baby! 4th, come on! Get round this bend, and if I've got a boost, I'll use it. No, no boost. I'm in the 3rd. I'm up in the 3rd. I can make it on the. Oh, come on! I can make podium. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Finish 3rd. I'm happy with that. I'll tell you what. That's a great little game, and that was £3. £3 in CX that. Ain't complaining about that one, guys. And it's got a event on it as well where you can race through and do a career. That's bloody good fun, that. Tell you what, that's really good fun, and it's got a career mode in it as well, so I can see myself getting into a bit of that. I can for sure. Oh yes, undoubtedly. Let's get my camera down there and let's grab a beer. I've got a little bit left in this one. And now, as always, let's analyse the week, people. Yes, or the weekend, should I say. Now, before we get into a sort of an overview review of the weekend, can I just say, next week, next Tuesday, when the vlogs drop, there might be a vlog, there might not, okay? Because obviously with me being away, I'm due back on the Monday, I might not have time to edit. So, if I don't, I will put out a video anyway, but it won't be a vlog video. It'll just be a little bonus video, and then the Blackpool vlog will follow suit, okay? But you never know, fingers crossed. I'm home on the Monday. I think I've got Tuesday off, so I might have time to edit it then, you know. I might not. I might not fancy editing. But anyway, I will do something on Tuesday anyway, but hopefully it will be the Blackpool vlog. So anyway, the weekend, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. As I do every weekend, guys, you know that. The Q&A video I did was interesting. Had some great comments on that, so thank you everyone that made comments and what have you. It was interesting. It was something a bit different, you know. This week I've got the charity, well not charity shop, but the CX, the crash inverters and all that from Chatham. That should be dropping on Friday. But all in all, another great weekend. I just love my weekends, people. Game of the week. Got to be that, innit? I just don't play enough games. I mean, and the things that I wanted to sort them PS3 games out this weekend. But you know what? I tell you what, I was thrown out a bit at the end of last week because when I was editing that Q&A video, for some strange reason, I really don't know why, that took a lot of editing. And it didn't edit. I would have edited it more, if I'm being honest, with sort of, you know, zoom ins and out and stuff like that. But it just seemed to take forever and ever and ever compiling all the clips and stuff. Yeah, so it was I had a couple of late nights last week working on that one. So anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys. Formula 1 tonight, so Mrs. OG and Little OG will be watching that. I aim to compile a lot of this footage from the weekend and get that together, ready for the vlog. So I'll start editing that tonight. And then the footage I took in Chatham from the game hunt, I aim on getting all that compiled as well. Whew. Anyway, what you been up to this weekend? Drop in the comments, let me know. Did you go game hunting? Did you find anything? Did you get some pickups? Did you go for a beer? Or 2 or 3 or 4? Did you go out for a bite to eat? Did you go to the cinema? Furiosa. Anyone seen it yet? I want to see it. But I'll tell you what, no, this week, this won't be happening this week. Not with Blackpool. Oh, yes. Remember, stay tuned. I'll see you all on the Blackpool edition. Oh, looking forward to it, even though the weather's now looking poor. Ho-hum. I've been OGDuffy, you've been awesome as always. And you know what? This stellar artois is for you. Stay safe, people. Have a great week. See you on the next one.